Don't miss KC40, June 24th, Miami, Florida. And these are our title challengers. The brown bear, Jerome Brown, in the red corner, and the preacher, Josh Quayhagen, in the blue corner.
Ooh, the smart brawler versus the fighting preacher.
In the red corner, Jerome Brown, the brown bear from Great Britain.
As you can see, 3-0 with karate combat there. Also, important to note, he is 4 inches taller than his opponent. He's going to take a sizable reach advantage.
Joshua Quayhagen, the preacher from USA.
Quayhagen also a good record, 3-1, lots of momentum coming into this one, but he is the shorter fighter, so he's going to have to get inside quickly.
Fighters, enter the pit.
You ready? Are you ready? Let's fight!
5 rounds if they need them, 3 minutes per round, and we're underway in round number 1. Black pants for Josh Quayhagen, white pants for Jerome Brown, and instantly, Bas, that reach advantage very obvious.
Yeah, nice side kick there, and an open stance here we got. That means that one is a southpaw, the other one is orthodox.
Yeah, watch for that rear leg or rear hand to just come firing up. Nice little low calf kick from Brown.
But he does it with the bottom of his foot. I don't think you want to do that with the shin because, Davey Dona will tell you not to do that. That's how he broke his shin.
You know, we mentioned in some of the earlier talking points the toughness of Jerome Brown coming through that last fight, but Quayhagen himself incredibly tough, and look at how evasive he is.
Did you see that? How he let him miss? That was beautiful.
Yeah,
you see, that's the wall.
That's it. Missed by an inch, missed by a mile. Quayhagen doing a great job there.
Yeah, Quayhagen should fight a little closer, but you know what? It's a 5-round fight. He's going to have a lot of time, and fighting inside the reach of your opponent means you're going to need a boatload of stamina.
That inside low kick across Bas, not something we've seen too much in the last few fights.
Very nice long jab there. Reverse punch. Suki, boom, boom, boom. There we go again. Well, Brown likes that kick.
Just about halfway through this opening stanza, 90 seconds left on the clock here. And again, the range that Jerome Brown can cover.
But he comes off of a single kick. I mean, Quayhagen shouldn't do that. He should box himself in and wrap it up with a kick.
Yeah, Quayhagen really swinging heavily when Brown closes the distance. Good catch the kick into the body lock.
See, then I'm okay with a single kick if you make it powerful, because now they have to block it, which buys you a little bit of time to get out of there again.
Yeah, you can't just snap something out. You've really got to drive it.
Yep. Make him aware. You know, if I would kick it on the defense, I kick just as hard as I can on the defense. Just let them know that they better block it. You know, try to get inside their heads. Brown
staying on the outside. That left hand from Quayhagen, it's really looking for a home, isn't it?
Yeah. They're right there. You see him shaking it. It's like power.
Bit more of a split wide stance for Brown, a little bit lighter on the feet, slightly more squared stance for Quayhagen.
I think Brown is smart with doing the side kicks and not roundhouse kicks. I think Quayhagen is waiting for a roundhouse kick. Oh, look at that.
I love Quayhagen didn't back off there, came straight back in. They are slugging in the pocket here.
Wow. This is only round number 1, guys. This is awesome.
Well, we got 10 seconds left in this round. Judges have got to look at effective aggression, and Bas, both of these guys are being aggressive.
Wow, very nice.
Well, that is the end of the first round.
Beautiful first. That's a very hard round to call.
Absolutely. Both guys landing, both guys coming forward. Let's take a look at some of our replays here. Bas, talk us through those exchanges.
Yeah, this was really nice. Moving to the side there, that was in the opening of the fight. Very nice, landing on the left hook. Now he stands up immediately, moving. that was like Matrix style.
That lean.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice. Just Quayhagen again staying in the pocket, following up there, and almost got clipped.
And I love that right hiking with the right straight immediately afterwards.
I love that he mixed up the tempo there. He sort of took half a beat and re-engaged.
Yeah. And they were throwing power shots at each other there.
There we see Josh Quayhagen in the corner. Nice upright stance, trying to get those fresh breaths in. Jerome Brown, of course, equally looking very, very calm. We expect both of these guys to have worked very heavily on their stamina to go through a potential full 5 rounds.
Are you ready, sir? Are you ready? Right side.
The referee gets us underway. Another 3 minutes of action here at Karate Combat. Immediately, Brown firing up with a bit of a switch stance.
Yeah, I expected Quayhagen to counter that. I think he's kind of waiting for a roundhouse kick, a single roundhouse kick, which he can come in and drop that right hand there, right there that he's throwing.
Yeah, connected nicely, but Brown is straight back in. Referee thinks about it, but able to hold off long enough. And that was a beautiful sequence from Jerome Brown. Early blood in this fight. Much more traditional boxing stance for Josh Quayhagen.
Yep, there we go. That's the American karate. He's blending 2 styles together.
That's it, really using that lead shoulder to help protect his chin. Conversely, much lower guard for Jerome Brown.
Really nice check hook there from Quayhagen while he moved backwards. I love that. Ooh, nice kick there from Brown.
He tried to target the body, landed on the thigh, but that was just because Quayhagen closed the range.
Yep.
Oh!
Wow.
Brown surging forward again. Relentless here, just missing the head kick.
Man, these guys are going at it.
You know what they're not doing, Bas? They're saying, you know what, we're not going to clinch. Even when we get close, we're going to break and we're just going to throw.
He landed a big uppercut there. Brown did, Quayhagen. Yeah, no, there's no feeling out process. Little tiny bit at the beginning, but then it started. But
halfway through the second, you see that kick, Bas. It landed on the guard, but the concussive force straight through.
Yeah, but you see, that's when he came back with the counter. I was kind of expecting that. And he cannot do that on a side kick, on a yoke gear or a my gear. It's a front kick. So roundhouse kicks, you don't want to throw single kicks. There is okay because you kick him off balance. Once you're off balance, you can't counter. So
Quayhagen again with the center of the pit. Good pit control for him. That's going to help him on the scorecards. Nice lunging uppercut from the outside. Of course, uppercuts newly added to the Karate Combat rule set.
Well, he landed the first one he threw, and it was on the button. I snapped the head from Quayhagen back, but he didn't even flinch. Look at that.
Just a wild left on the outside. You'd rarely expect that to find the target, Bas.
Yeah.
Oh, again. Quayhagen starting to walk into a few of these now.
Big round punches are called mawashitsukis for the people who think it's interesting to know.
Quayhagen walking
nice. Right
down.
body, left hook. I love that. Straight to the body, set up a hook to the head.
Into the final 20 seconds here. Bas, I don't want to put you on the spot, but if you've got to call a winner for this round.
Yeah, this is hard. This is hard. I would say probably Quayhagen would now with this, but I think round number 1 was Brown.
Landed again with a good fight, but that, of course, Bas, is why we're not judges. We just get to talk about
exactly, and I would never want to be a judge as well. It's just very hard. Although I started doing it lately a little bit, you know, just for fun to judge. Yeah.
End of the second round there. Continuous action throughout. Jerome Brown, Josh Quayhagen really testing their mettle. It's starting to become a real war of attrition as we look back on some of the action from that second round.
Yeah, Quayhagen really started to find his target now. He's getting closer. Well, he tripped here. But he's starting to feel that inside, he's stronger.
Yeah, the wide punches really starting to repetitively find the target now.
Yeah, it's just not smart. But like I said, you know, to fight inside the reach of your opponent, you need a lot of stamina, because if this guy moves backwards, you got to constantly move forward. It's actually a really good way to shut down any great striker.
Touch him with the punch. Don't just leave it there. There's got to be a kick after. That's how you...
Quayhagen did a really nice one. He moved backwards and gave that check hook. That's a really hard move to throw as well.
You know, it's interesting, Bas. Both these guys have slightly different reasons for fighting. Jerome Brown said to us, fighting is fun. Josh Quayhagen uses it to help get across a personal growth message. But both fantastic competitors. We're underway in the third round here.
Yep.
And again, Brown on the outside, trying to find a home for those kicks.
Oi, look at that.
Landed nicely as well.
Yeah, to the body, the spleen section there. That's the left side of the opponent. For us, for him, right.
Brown starting to look a little less mobile here on that lead leg, Bas.
Well, Josh has been throwing leg kicks from the outside, but you know, since they're both in an open stance, you cannot really generate a lot of power. So I don't know if that's hurt or otherwise maybe something happened to it.
Let's see. You never know, shin on shin can go a little bit awry sometimes.
Oh, that for sure, yeah. But at least that's a bruise. You don't want the muscle to block up. Look at this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Great surge from Quayhagen, getting his 5 seconds to rain down punches.
Ready, fight!
Wow, nice guys. They use everything in the playbook. We haven't seen Brown yet sweep the leg. He did it a few times, he tried, but, you know, also takedowns.
Neither of these guys backing down an inch. I'm starting to feel some deeper breaths from Brown here.
Yeah, I see it too.
There's the front kick, catch of the kick. That's a nice legal takedown from Jerome Brown. That's going to help him on the judges' scorecards. Quayhagen quickly back up though. Oh, and he's caught him on the inside. Again, catch of the kick, driven back to the wall.
I took a head and arm choke, almost looked like it was Quayhagen was going for.
Good inside head position from Brown. Again, Quayhagen closes quickly.
Body shots, he feels that his opponent is starting to get tired.
Yeah, you can box on the inside like that as long as you don't use one hand to control the head. So on the inside, leaning forward with your head, it's good to work the body there. That's a good straight left. Boom. 45 seconds left, and I tell you what, this may be the third round, but we get championship rounds, Bas.
That's it. You know, 2 more rounds after this. Look at the against, a right straight to the body, left into the head, and he landed nice.
Again,
he's
going to the body.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jerome Brown starting to struggle here.
Yeah. Yeah, and Quayhagen should step back a little tiny bit because he cannot punch himself out.
And that's it. That uppercut.
Yeah.
Has done it for Josh Quayhagen with 20 seconds left in the third round. Relentless punishment from the American, and he is going to be crowned the first Karate Combat 75 kilo champion.
Wow. Man, what a performance. I mean, he just put it on him. Once he realized he was getting tired, he started hitting the body, kicking that body with the kick of the side of the wall. That right kick to the spleen.
Yeah, you can see just a little bit obvious from Brown starting to lean over in those exchanges, and once Quayhagen went to the body, absolutely brutal. Let's take a look at some of the replays from that third round, Bas.
All right, here we go, the clinch, body shot, and then starts wrapping it up with punches to the head. Watch. Suddenly comes down full on the head. Going back to the body again. Nice kick there in between, another body shot. That's right straight to the body with the left hook to the head. That he was successful with twice, and I think that set it up the second time he was doing it. I think it landed.
And it shows you how tired Brown was. He couldn't even find the clinch position to try and slow Quayhagen down.
Well, you know, once you when you breathe in and you get hit, you can do 5,000 sit-ups a day. You breathe in, you get hit, you go down. That's it, you know. And once you start getting tired, well, you almost can't control your breathing anymore. So that's the moment to go for the body. And you know, if that right straight to the body, or that I believe set it up, it's to the solar plexus. Yeah, it's going to be very hard. You can be tough what you want, but man, yeah, it takes a lot of steam out.
So, Bas, we're just seeing Jerome Brown for medical caution more than anything is going to be taken out of the pit here and off to seek some much-needed review and attention. But let's go down into the pit now, and we're going to get the hand raised for our new champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is, with a standing TKO, the blue Joshua Quayhagen.
And there you can see Karate Combat President Adam Kovacs tying one of our coveted gold belts around the waist of our new 75 kilo champion.
I love that. I love that belt. Too bad, you know, even when they give it, it doesn't do anything because you have to earn it.
Well, you know, Bas, he doesn't get one belt, he gets 2 belts.
That's true.
And here he is with his second. He's going to join our co-host, Layla down in the pit.
Well, I am just going to reiterate the words shouted by your brother just now, but hey, that does look pretty on you, he said.
Thank you. It feels pretty, you know, it's pretty cool opportunity, pretty cool thing going on. So I will say this, that I've won some fights and lost some fights, and it's exciting.
The crowd love you.
But my true victory was won over 2,000 years ago. I fight with a lot of peace because of I put God first, and man, it's just a beautiful thing. I get to fight in here with joy, win or lose. God is good.
Good to hear you fighting with joy. Now, the first round didn't look too joyful. You had to take some few punches there to get into range. How did you feel with that high pressure that was coming up against you in the first round?
Oh, and really good. It was the best I've ever seen him. I feel like he came ready, really good. So I wanted to be patient and not get carried away. Sometimes when I get hit, I get into a brawl. And sometimes that's been a bad thing. So I wanted to be patient. I knew it wasn't going to outwork me. I was going to be there for 5 or 10 rounds, however long they wanted to let the clock go. So I just wanted to be patient at the beginning, and I knew I'd break him in the middle or the end, whenever.
Well, not being outworked seemed key for you, because in the third round we saw him fatigue a little. Did that fill you with confidence?
Yeah, I mean, it was expected. You know, it was only going to get worse from there, you know, for him. So I think he got out maybe at a good time, because I was just going to keep picking it up until either me or him died, you know. So that was the plan, and we were going to see what was happening from there.
And now with the gold belt wrapped around your waist and across your shoulder, you're the man to beat.
Well, I like to be the target. You know, I want to keep getting better. So much. I talked to Bas about it before. You got to live like you win and learn like you lost. And there's a lot to learn from and get better at. And I know I got some guys chasing me, so I got to get better and come get it if you can.
Congratulations and thank you very much. A highly entertaining fight. Your new champion, Joshua Quayhagen.
KC40, June 24th, live from Miami, Florida.
Big right hand from Samuel Ericsson.
A welterweight clash between Samuel Ericsson and Alexandre Bouderbane.
GABRIEL Varga versus EDGARS Skrivers for the #1 contender spot in the lightweight division.
First time in karate combat history, we have a belt unification. We have our champion, Joshua Quayhagen, versus the interim champion, RAFAEL.
Don't miss KC40, June 24th, Miami, Florida.
Thanks for watching. I'm Layla, and if you liked what you just saw, make sure you subscribe.